Welcome to World Fact Finder. In this episode, we will discuss 100 mind-blowing, random, and interesting facts about literally everything too weird to be true, Part 14. Let's get started. Number 1. The sun emits more green visible light than any other color, but we still see the color mixture as white. It only appears yellow because shorter wavelength colors, such as blue, scatter in the atmosphere, making the sky blue. Number 2. Before the kale fad of 2013, Pizza Hut was one of the largest purchasers of kale. They used it ornamentally to decorate the salad bars. Number 3. In 1888, Alfred Nobel's brother died, but a newspaper published his obituary instead. It condemned him for inventing dynamite and stated, "The merchant of death is dead." Alfred was so disappointed with what he read that he used his wealth to celebrate humanity and created the Nobel Prize. Number 4. A fur trapper named Ben Cockrum was attacked by wolves in 1922. After shooting 7 wolves and beating 4 to death with his gun, the stock broke and he succumbed to being torn to shreds. His body was found surrounded by the remains of the 11 wolves he had killed, fighting for his life. Number 5. Graffiti from the walls of the ancient city of Pompeii have been unearthed and translated, showing that human behavior has remained unchanged in the past 2,000 or so years. Number 6. In 2014, an animal rights activist was awarded $685,737 for the trauma she experienced after discovering that her baby's father was an undercover policeman charged with spying on her. He was with her for years, had a baby, and left when the son turned 2. Almost 25 years of no contact, and she read about him in the paper. Number 7. On their trip across the continent, Lewis and Clark came across a tribe that knew how to say "son of a bitch" in English. Number 8. After Boromir had a dream urging him to seek Rivendell to the north, it took him 110 days to arrive, just barely making it in time for Elrond's council. Tolkien wrote that the courage and hardihood required was not fully recognized by the narrative. Number 9. Violent crime in the US and Europe was at its highest in areas with the most lead pollution. Violent crime peaked 20 years after lead additives in petrol and paint were banned, before declining thereafter. Number 10. In California and 13 other states, if injured by a drug dealer, the victim of harm and their employer may sue the drug dealer for the costs of medical rehabilitation and treatment. Number 11. On July 23, 1983, Air Canada's Flight 143, with 69 people on board, ran out of fuel at an altitude of 41,000 feet. The pilot managed to glide the plane down safely as he was a very experienced glider pilot. The mistake discovered, later on, was that 22,300 pounds of jet fuel had been put in, instead of 22,300 kilograms. Number 12. In the aftermath of the Iranian embassy's siege in London, an SAS trooper tried to take the only surviving gunman, Fauzi Najad, back into the building to shoot him, but changed his mind when he realized the raid was being broadcast on live television. Number 13. Teddy Roosevelt made a 2-hour speech shortly after an attempted assassination. He correctly concluded that since he was not coughing blood, the bullet had not completely penetrated the chest wall to his lung. He declined to go to the hospital immediately. Number 14. Young children biologically have a higher tolerance for sugar, and there is virtually no limit on how much sugar they can handle. Number 15. In 2004, a starquake was detected, which was so powerful that if the star was located within 10 light-years of Earth, it would have likely caused a mass extinction. Number 16. In 2001, The island country of Niue issued several Pokemon coins and is still the only country in the world that uses images of Pokemon on their currency. Number 17. A Michigan woman named Pia Fahrenkopf died in 2009 in the back seat of her Jeep, which was parked in the garage of her home. Her body wasn't discovered until 2014, largely because she had autopay set up for her bills. Her mummified body was found in the garage of her newly foreclosed home only after her bank account finally ran dry. Number 18. Horror movie soundtracks sometimes include infrasound, which is below the range of human hearing. Even though we can't hear it, we can still feel it, and infrasound has been shown to induce anxiety, heart palpitations, and shivering. Number 19. Philip Morris discovered that its new fire-safe cigarettes were instead much more apt to cause fires. Their response was to fire the scientist who told them this. Number 20. Upon landing in England, William the Conqueror slipped and fell. To play it cool, he grasped 2 fistfuls of soil and proclaimed, "England is ours." Number 21. Robert Hansen, a serial killer who was active in the early 1980s, would kidnap women and release them in Alaska's Knik River Valley. He would then hunt them, armed with a knife and a Ruger Mini 14 rifle. When the investigator contacted Federal Bureau of Investigation Special Agent Roy Hazelwood and requested help with a criminal psychological profile based on the 3 recovered bodies, Hazelwood thought that the killer would be an experienced hunter with low self-esteem, have a history of being rejected by women, and would feel compelled to keep souvenirs of his murders, such as a victim's jewelry. He also suggested that the assailant might stutter. Using this profile, he investigated possible suspects until he reached Hansen, who fit the profile and owned a plane. Number 22. The prestigious Michelin star, an award that the world's best chefs work their lives to attain, is awarded by Michelin Tires. For over 100 years, it's all been part of an advertising campaign to sell tires. Number 23. When asked if he deserved the death penalty, Ted Bundy said, "That's a very good question. I don't want to die. I won't kid you. I deserve, certainly, the most extreme punishment society has, and I think society deserves to be protected from me and from others like me. That's for sure." Number 24. When German fighter pilot Manfred von Richthofen, aka the Red Baron, was shot down and killed, the Allies gave him a full military funeral with honors. Number 25. Thomas Jefferson proposed in 1784 to end slavery in all the territories, but his bill lost in Congress by 1 vote. Number 26. Seattle fans were cheering so loudly and jumping in celebration after Marshawn Lynch's 67-yard run, in which he broke 9 tackles and scored the winning run, that it registered earthquake activity on many nearby instruments. Number 27. Venus flytraps were believed to be an alien species because they seemed to grow in places where meteorites were found. It was thought they had been brought to Earth by meteors. Number 28. The diet of the bearded vulture is approximately 90% bones, allowing it to return to a carcass long after other scavengers have removed any soft tissues. Bones too large to swallow are dropped from a great height to crack them into smaller pieces. Number 29. Greeble is the name given to the texture applied to sci-fi spaceship models for the purpose of making them appear more complex. Number 30. During the sentencing of his war crimes, Hermann Göring, one of Hitler's top officers, asked to be shot as a soldier and not hung as a common man. The court refused, and instead, he committed suicide with a potassium cyanide capsule smuggled into a fountain pen. Number 31. Victorian maid Kate Webster chopped up her mistress, boiled her, and then assumed her identity. Her body was discovered in the garden of English naturalist David Attenborough 130 years later. Number 32. A 2004 study of 43 fruits and vegetables found that their nutritional value has decreased significantly over the past 50 years. Number 33. The Lambay Island, off the coast of Dublin, Ireland, has a population of wallabies. They are the descendants of animals that Dublin Zoo could no longer care for due to overcrowding. Number 34. In order to become governor of Kentucky, one must have never participated in a duel. Number 35. If you are a Singaporean citizen above 21, your organs will be automatically donated upon death. Number 36. People used to do their laundry in Old Faithful Geyser in Yellowstone National Park. They would put their clothes in the geyser, and it would erupt with clean clothes. Number 37. Before performing in Japan, the Beatles received an anonymous message. Do not go to Tokyo. Your life is in danger. 35,000 police officers were tasked to protect the group. The Japanese audience was so polite and quiet that they were able to hear how bad the live performance really was. Number 38. Prairie dogs have such a complex means of communication that they can embed descriptions of predators within their calls and even have a specific call to describe a man with a gun. Number 39. A 9-year-old girl in Australia who received a liver transplant does not need lifelong immunosuppressants because her blood type spontaneously changed from O negative to O positive to accommodate the donor's liver. Number 40. SpongeBob SquarePants was originally going to be called SpongeBoy, and the show was originally going to be called SpongeBoy Ahoy, but they had to change his name after it turned out that SpongeBoy was the copyrighted name of a mop. Number 41. The Alaskan Malamute became the state dog of Alaska after a 3-year campaign and legislative process that started with a kindergartner asking the question, "Why doesn't Alaska have a state dog?" Number 42. Zdeno Chara, the 6'9" tall captain of the Boston Bruins, speaks 7 different languages, has a financial planning diploma from Algonquin College, and holds a license allowing him to sell real estate in the state of Massachusetts. Number 43. In 2004, police discovered a secret underground cinema with professionally installed electricity, phone lines, full bar, classic movies, and recent thrillers, and more in the catacombs under Paris. Upon returning 3 days later, a note was found that read, "Do not try to find us." Number 44. Tenochtitlan was possibly the most populated city in the world before its fall, with 5 miles of aqueducts, a 10-mile levee, and one of the most complicated class systems in the world at the time. Cortes of Spain leveled the entire city in 75 days. Number 45. Grave of the Fireflies is based on the author's own experiences as a child and was written as a personal apology for not being able to save his younger sister, Keiko. Number 46. J.R.R. Tolkien began work on The Hobbit one day early in the 1930s when he was marking school papers. He found a blank page. Suddenly inspired, he wrote the words, "In a hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit." Number 47. The Channel Tunnel, a rail tunnel with the longest undersea portion of any tunnel in the world, has full mobile phone coverage. Number 48. A small Japanese railway company was so financially troubled that they started selling rice crackers, to the point that profits from selling rice crackers are now double those from its railway operations. Number 49. In 2014, a pregnant woman in India swam nearly 1 kilometer across a swollen river to give birth in a hospital instead of her home. Number 50. Rapper Busta Rhymes voiced Reptar from Rugrats. Number 51. Before the FIFA World Cup, 2014 semi-final match, in which they lost 7-1 from Germany, Brazil hadn't lost a single match at a home stadium in competitive matches since 1975. Number 52. In 1832, 57 Irishmen were most likely murdered and buried in a mass grave in Malvern, Pennsylvania, while working on a stretch of railway. Amtrak will not permit an excavation, so the men are still buried there to this day. Number 53. Australian wallabies have been found to make crop circles in Tasmania after ingesting opium poppies. Number 54. Plastic magnets exist, and their magnetic strength can be adjusted by shining different colored lights on it. Number 55. In 2015, a man in Georgia tried to shoot an armadillo, but the bullet ricocheted off its shell and hit his mother-in-law, injuring her. Number 56. The term grandfathered in originated from Jim Crow laws, which allowed men to be exempt from literacy tests and poll taxes if their grandfather was eligible to vote prior to 1866, effectively ensuring many illiterate white men could still vote, while black men could not. Number 57. A boy was allowed by his parents to change his own name when he was 8 years old. Today, he is Dr. Loki Skylizard. Number 58. You pay to have your star on the Walk of Fame in Hollywood, $30,000 to be precise. Number 59. In 1999, 47 black residents of a Texas town were arrested on drug charges solely on the uncorroborated word of one undercover agent who was a member of the KKK. Many were sentenced to long prison terms. Some served years before release. For his wrong reports, the officer got 10 years of probation. Number 60. When soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo was asked to donate his cleats for a charity auction, benefiting a 10-month-old child suffering from a brain disorder that can lead to 30 seizures a day, Ronaldo paid the full $83,000 cost of the surgery for young Eric Ortiz Cruz. Number 61. Rob McElhenney, who plays the homophobic character Mac on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, was raised by a lesbian couple. Number 62. The 2014 film Nightcrawler was inspired by a photographer named Arthur Felig, who in the 1930s installed a police-banned shortwave radio in his car and maintained a complete darkroom in the trunk. He'd often beat authorities to the scene and then sell his gory photos to the tabloids. Number 63. Panera Bread is called St. Louis Bread Company, exclusively in the St. Louis metro area. Number 64. During World War II, the British Secret Services created a special edition of Monopoly for prisoners of war held by the Nazis. The games were distributed by fake charity groups created by the Secret Services and contained maps, compasses, real money, and other objects useful for escaping. Number 65. Although Joseph Stalin officially killed around 2.9 million Russians during his reign, historians think that number may have been as high as 30 million, or around 22% of the population. Number 66. In 2013, a Swedish man broke out of prison one day before his release in order to see a dentist and then turned himself in after fixing his toothache. Number 67. It takes 3 years of higher education to become a police officer in Norway. The training takes place at a university college, and each graduate gets a bachelor's degree in police studies. Number 68. Edward Norton's first film role ever earned him an Oscar nomination. He is also a Yale graduate that never went to an acting school. Number 69. There is a mountain called Tomatawakatangi Hanga Ko'awau. Wotamatiap Okewenuakitanatahu in New Zealand, and its name translates to the summit where Tamatea, the man with the big knees, the slider, climber of mountains, the land swallower who traveled about, played his nose flute to his loved one. Number 70. Scientists at Allen Telescope Array always keep champagne in their fridge in case they find signs of extraterrestrial life. Number 71. Phobos, Mars's largest moon, is set to collide with Mars or break up into a ring in 50 million years due to tidal forces. Number 72. Citizens in Estonia are given an ID card that includes a public-private key pair, allowing users to cryptographically sign digital documents. Number 73. Homo floresiensis, an extinct 3.5-foot-tall hominin that used stone tools, is believed to have lived alongside modern human as recently as 12,000 years ago. Number 74. In 1998, workers restoring Benjamin Franklin's home uncovered the remains of 10 people. Researchers suspect that a house guest of Franklin smuggled in dead bodies to use for anatomical research and buried them in the basement. Number 75. San Francisco Giants pitcher Madison Bumgarner once dated a girl named Madison Bumgarner. Number 76. The infamous crocodile jump by James Bond in Live and Let Die was performed with real crocodiles. The only person willing to attempt the stunt was the owner of the croc farm. Writers named the film's villain after the owner, Kanaga. Number 77. When young people are affected by grief, their immune system becomes stronger. However, when older people experience grief, their immune system weakens. This may explain why many elderly couples pass away only a short time apart. Number 78. Many casinos have started introducing skill-based games because younger people are bored with the standard luck-based ones like slots and roulette. Gamblers will be able to bet and win money on things like free throw contests, cash-toroids, a modified version of Angry Birds, and more. Number 79. There is a strong correlation between people who buy birdseed and people who usually pay their debts. Inversely, people who buy chrome accessories for their car tend to not pay their debts in full. Number 80. Ozzy Osbourne donated $10,000 to a music school for underprivileged children after watching their rendition of Crazy Train. Number 81. Genetic imprint from traumatic experiences carries through at least 2 generations in mice. Number 82. A man's brain tumor caused him to orgasm whenever he looked at safety pins. Number 83. The Ferris wheel, moving walkway, Pabst Blue Ribbon, pressed penny souvenirs, juicy fruit gum, and Aunt Jemima pancake mix were all unveiled at the 1893 Chicago World Fair. Number 84. In 1977, the band Pink Floyd tied a giant inflatable pig to a power station as a publicity stunt. The pig broke free and floated over Heathrow Airport, where all flights had to be grounded to avoid collisions with the pig. Number 85. Butterfly McQueen, one of the stars of Gone with the Wind, was unable to attend the film's premiere because it was held in a whites-only theater. Number 86. Erwin Schrödinger never thought a cat could be both alive and dead. The thought experiment was a satire that criticized the Copenhagen interpretation of quantum mechanics. Number 87. Cleopatra was born out of a lot of inbreeding. Through 3 uncle-niece marriages and 3 sister-brother marriages, her family tree collapses to a single couple at 4, 5, or 6 generations back, counting through different lines. Number 88. Helsinki. Finland has an annual celebration called Dinner Under the Sky, where all Helsinkians can set up a table outside and enjoy their dinner on the city's sidewalks, parks, or even in the middle of the busiest shopping streets. Number 89. In 2012, a set of twins were born at a record 87 days apart. Number 90. Patrick Stewart was the original narrator of The Nightmare Before Christmas. Although Tim Burton eventually cut his narration and changed the voice, the film's composer, Danny Elfman, kept Stewart's original recording in his soundtrack because he liked the actor's reading better. Number 91. At the 2012 International Shooting Grand Prix, gold medalist Maria Dmitrienko of Kazakhstan had to listen to the entire parody of O Kazakhstan from Borat. The incident resulted from the wrong song being downloaded from YouTube at the last minute. Senior officials of Kazakhstan were furious. Number 92. Before Saladin died in 1193, he had given away all his wealth to his poor subjects. His estate consisted of 1 piece of gold and 40 pieces of silver, not enough to pay for his funeral. Number 93. Bic pen caps have a hole at the top to reduce the risk of suffocation if accidentally inhaled. Number 94. Raccoons are smarter than cats and dogs and have approximately the same mental attributes as monkeys. Number 95. Before his death, Ed Sullivan believed he was suffering complications from his long-standing battle with ulcers. He did not know that he had been diagnosed with advanced esophageal cancer the month before, a diagnosis his family and doctors had kept secret from him. Number 96. Asians are genetically less prone to become alcoholics. Number 97. The oldest continuously serving navy in the world belongs to Portugal. Number 98. If you travel at 99% the speed of light away from the sun, the light from the sun would still pass by you at the speed of light relative to you. Number 99. The funny bone, ulnar nerve, is the largest unprotected nerve in the body. Number 100. The familiar Valentine logo at the beginning and ending of I Love Lucy wasn't added until the show went into syndication. The show was originally sponsored by Philip Morris and began with Lucy and Ricky dancing around a huge pack of cigarettes. Thanks for watching. Like and comment if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications so you don't miss the next interesting facts. See you in our next video.